And assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. You're welcome to another exciting episode of the Lagos Youth Show on Lagos Television. And of course, this is that one show where we bring you everything that has to do with the brilliant, amazing minds, young minds here in Lagos State, bringing you all of the energy from Ikeja, Badagry, Ikorodu, Lagos Island, and of course, Ekpe. That one show that brings all of that energy to you on a show, mixing it entertainment, education, and fun conversation. And as promised as usual, it's going to be another exciting episode as the Ramadan season is here. We're going to be talking a lot around spirituality and personal beliefs and how we can harmonize with the season of Ramadan. Of course, it's going to be an interesting conversation. My name is Tosin Ikuyimenu, and stay with us. We'll be right back after the show. The Lagos Youth Show, and like I told you initially, the conversation is around the beautiful season of Ramadan. Ramadan season is a season for spiritual renewness and realignment to the holiness for our Muslims fellow. And interestingly, on today's episode, we'll be having a lot of conversation around spirituality, particularly as it relates to the holy month of Ramadan. Yes, and of course, fasting as well. Here with me, we have an interesting thought leader who is, a youth community manager, and she's a Muslim as well, a devoted one for that matter. Join with me as we celebrate and make welcome Robiat Ayela Began to the studio. Please, it's great to have you, Robiat.
It's my pleasure to be here.
It's great to have you. Let's start the conversation this way, right?
Okay.
What does Ramadan personally mean to you, right? I believe everybody has their different meanings, but what does it mean to you personally?
So Ramadan to me is a period of reset.
Okay.
It's a special month, the most special month of the year. Ramadan is the fourth pillar of Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 183, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, kutiba alaykum as-siyam kama kutiba alal ladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. O you who believe, we have prescribed Ramadan for you, fasting for you, as we have done for those before you, so that you may attain taqwa. Taqwa is consciousness. Yeah.
Okay.
So Ramadan is a period where the hustle and bustle, striving, hustling, and all of that, you just come. It's a month for you to just reset. So it's a month. It's a month I look forward to. It's a month I get closer to Allah. I strive to do better things in the religion.
Fantastic. I like the perspective you bring to it, because the only thing many people used to say about it is just the fasting period. But I like the angle to a new start, to refresh yourself and all of that, which dive into my second question. Beyond the fast, all right, it's like it's a major hype moment for a lot of Muslims. But beyond the fasting, are there other spiritual activities or personal activities that young people should embody in the holy season of Ramadan?
Oh yes, like I said earlier, Ramadan is for reset. Fasting is just the list of it. I mean, it's an integral part of it. You're abstaining from food, you're abstaining from drink, you're abstaining from, pleasure of any kind, like sexual pleasure, from dawn to sunset. However, that's just the beginning of it. Ramadan is a period whereby you abstain from bad doing, you abstain from wrongful words, you increase your giving, your sadaqah, your charity. You include, you increase in standing in prayer. You set new goals. You reach out to your people, your family, and things like that. There are so many things to do in Ramadan. It's just basically think of all good deeds. Yes. And now think of increasing them in Ramadan.
Fantastic. I like the fact that you mentioned giving and service.
Yes,
And I noticed that, particularly with young people, the only focus most of the time is around the prayers and the fasting. But I would like for you to recommend, a lot of young people are on the channel watching. They would like to hear your recommendations of what are the other spiritual activities in terms of giving and service that they can imbibe in this holy season of Ramadan?
Oh, there are so many, so
Okay.
many. For example, in my organization, the Lekki Muslim Ummah, the youth version, we
Okay.
have so many programs coming up for Ramadan. One of them is a charity foundation, like charity outgoing.
Okay.
We are going to a hospital. We are making a call for donations right now. We are going to the hospital. We are going to donate items to the hospital. We are going to visit them, share the word of God with them, and all of that. Also, you can reach out to people that you know they are, people that don't have so much. You can give to them. Ramadan is a month whereby whatever good deed that you do, it multiplies.
Comes back to you.
So it's either a good word, like share a good word with someone, or small change, or food, or anything. It could even be a smile.
Smile.
Yes, smiling is sunnah in Islam, so share smiles. Just be your best self in Ramadan. It doesn't have to be big efforts. It is. You could do small but intentional.
I like the angle. I like the angle. Let it be intentional. Let
Yes,
it be genuine.
intentional.
Fantastic, fantastic. And another thing I would really like to lay emphasis on, because we are talking about young people these days,
Yeah.
there's so much conversation, there's so much energy around the fasting period. But immediately after the fasting, all right, before we go on a quick break, immediately after the fasting, you just notice the energy drop, conversation on spirituality drop, our genuine heart, our good deeds drops, all right? So what do you think, what can you recommend are the things we need to start doing generally as a body, the Islam body? What are the things we need to start advocating for to ensure that we maintain the holy living that comes with the energy of Ramadan thereafter?
Okay, so I would say the most important thing is sustainability.
Okay.
And for you to achieve sustainability, you must not bite more than you can chew.
Okay.
We are at different levels. We are all at different levels. We all have different levels of Iman. Iman is faith, by the way.
Okay.
We have different levels of Iman. For example, me, I strive to wake up at night to pray tahajjud. Someone else, all they do is, just pray their normal 5 daily prayers, and that's all. So when Ramadan comes, I think a mistake most people make is that they tend to set very big goals. It's like they're jumping 5 steps, which is good anyways. It is good to strive. However, when you're setting your goals for Ramadan, you should look at, like I said earlier, be intentional.
Intentional.
Yes, look at how you can sustain them. It's your journey. It's not a big leap. It's small steps. Okay, so after Ramadan, I want to continue waking up for Salah, right? So set a small goal. Okay, this Ramadan, I'm going to make it. I'm going to wake up and pray 2 rakas. Not necessarily 10. 2 rakas, so that I can sustain this after Ramadan. Okay, so this Ramadan, I'm going to, read a page of the Quran every day. So after Ramadan, I can sustain it. Another thing is that to think of Ramadan as an extension of the rest of your life. Ramadan is not just, okay, oh yes, Ramadan is coming, I'm going to be my best self. After Ramadan, boom, I'm done.
No.
Ramadan is who you should be. Like the person you are during Ramadan is who you should ordinarily be.
Fantastic. I like the fact that you clarified that small steps, then you grow spiritually. Okay, the conversation is still interesting, and we'll keep up the conversation with Robia. Just stay with us as we go on a quick break. We'll be right back. The Lagos Youth Show, and of course, we have Robia with us here on the studio, and we've been talking about the holy season of Ramadan. And it's been a really interesting conversation rather. And there's a question that I've been pondering on, and I think I'll have to bring that up in this conversation. I was on Instagram the other day, and I came across a very interesting skit by one of our Muslims, content creator. And I think it was a comic content of him, praying, and he was staring at the clock because of, the fasting. And he was like, he was looking as he was praying, he was looking at the clock, So there's this pressure, all right? There's this pressure that comes with the season. Oh, you have to maintain, certain standards and certain expectations. What are your advice? Because it feels like a lot of people are engaged in the spiritual activity because it's a general demand, it's a general expectation being a Muslim. But how do we get to that level of genuineness, knowing that we are not fasting because of they said, or the system or the body of Islam says we should fast. We are fasting because it's something we want to do. How do we make that conversation different?
Thank you very much for that question.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, it all boils down to intention.
Okay.
There's this hadith that says, "Innamal a'mal binniyat." Like everything boils down to intention. So for you to see Ramadan, it is important to see Ramadan as your own journey, like as your own Ramadan. Tune out all of the noise. Like focus on yourself, focus on your personal relationship with Allah, and then now think of bringing your best self to Ramadan. Dedicate your best self to Ramadan. We abstain from food, like I said earlier, from dawn to sunset. So when you see Ramadan as a moment to, abstain from food, abstain from drink, and get closer to Allah, do ibadah and all of that, you do not necessarily feel it as a burden. It's not something that is imposed on you. It's something that you're choosing. Because you want taqwa, you want the consciousness to feel near to Allah. So it's important to see it as your journey, to see it as something that you own. Like, this is personal. This is between me and my God, like my creator. So this month, I'm going to be resetting. I'm going to feel what it is to be hungry, to be desolate, to be outside and not have anything. So I learn to be more kind, to be more giving to the people outside who don't have anything to eat ordinarily, because now I know what it feels to be hungry. So you see Ramadan as, oh yes, this is my journey, this is me. Like, be more intentional about it. Don't just see it as, oh, Ramadan is coming, it's the months that we all fast. I mean, I have to fast. No.
I like the angle you mentioned. You are now hungry, so you know what it means to be hungry.
Yes.
That's one of the deepest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In just few words, I know there are many young Muslims out there that are looking forward to, get better spiritually in connection with Allah. What is the advice you're going to give to them, particularly this season? How they can get better, how they can realign themselves with their Creator. What are your few words to them?
Start small.
Okay.
Start small and be intentional. It's your journey. It's personal. Just make sure that you're striving. Whether you walk, whether you run, whether you crawl, whether you just take 2 tiny steps to Allah, just make sure that you go towards Allah.
True.
It is your journey. Just start small and be consistent.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Start small and then you grow in your journey. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Robia. It was great having you. And I personally took a lot of lessons from the conversation. Thank you so much. Okay, that's it. That's it with our conversation on the beautiful and holy season of Ramadan. Let's keep up the conversation. Let's keep up. Let's grow. Let's stay consistent, and we grow bit by bit. On that note, let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back as we wrap the show. Yes, it's the Lagos Youth Show, and it's been an interesting conversation. It's been an interesting conversation with our guests. And trust me, this season, it should go with intentionality. And I like the angle our guest mentioned. Many of us are practicing, and are evolving ourselves spiritually. But when it does not come with the right intention, when it is not genuine, the connection will not be there. So as we connect better with Almighty Allah this season, we must learn to do it with intentionality, with genuineness, and not just in the house. Let's go out. Let's help others. Like she said, it is important that when you stay hungry, you understand what it means to be hungry so you can give. And that's the kind of spirit, that's the kind of energy we want in this season of Ramadan. Till we meet again, it has been an awesome conversation. And of course, let's not let the conversation end the air. Follow us and engage us across our various social media platforms. On Facebook, the Lagos Youth Show, and also on Facebook at Lagos Television. On Twitter, the same, Lagos Youth Show and Lagos Television. Till we meet again, it's been an awesome one, and we'll ensure keep giving you more of the heated conversations that are as peculiar as the one we had on this episode. Till we meet again, my name is Tosin Ikuyemenu. Love you.